Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to save images from Instagram. So imagine this, you are a popular Instagrammer and once you have shared the image in Instagram, you want to create a backup of that media in Dropbox just to be safe. So here you have two choices. The first choice is you download the file from Instagram and re-upload it into Dropbox. The problem with this approach is it's actually repetitive and tiresome. So I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new media is posted in Instagram, it will automatically save this media in Dropbox. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Instagram and Dropbox. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so we are going to begin with a small example. So this is my Instagram account and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to upload a new picture. So let me do that. Let me just upload a new picture. Okay, so as you can see, I have uploaded an image. Okay, so this is the picture called as Samsung phone. So this is the caption and this is my profile name. So basically our image has been uploaded in my Instagram account. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to Dropbox and let me just refresh this. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the image. So this is the image in my Dropbox. Okay, a perfect image of the same image that I have uploaded in my Instagram account. So to begin the actual integration process in the new tab, let me just type pabbly.com. So your obvious question is why pabbly.com? Because it has an app called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Instagram and Dropbox. So this is the website of pabbly.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so before we work on the workflow, there is something I have to do. I have to close this workflow because otherwise it will give double results. It is not really of any of your concern. So let me just begin from scratch and let me just click on Create Workflow. Okay, so I'm going to give the name as Instagram to Dropbox. And let me just click on Create. Okay, so when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Instagram? Because we want to send the data from Instagram. That is why. I'm sorry, Instagram. Okay, so as you can see, we have two choices here, Instagram and Instagram for business. Now, it doesn't really matter which choice you pick. If you are working with Instagram for business, it will also work. Now, in my case, I'm working with this one, Instagram. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new media posted in my account? Okay, so new media posted in my account is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new media is added in my Instagram account, then what action should be taken by the system? At present, we only have one trigger event, that is new media posted in my account. Now, in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build a trigger event for you. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new media is posted in my Instagram account. So basically the gist is we are just trying to integrate Instagram to Pabbly Connect. So let me just click on connect with Instagram. In the new credentials, let me just click on connect with Instagram. Okay, so let me just press on allow. Okay, so it will just complete the integration. Okay. Excellent. So it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. Now, in the usual cases, what we do here is when we click on connect with Instagram or the triggering app, webhook URL is usually provided. So basically what we do here is basically in that cases, we basically copy that whole webhook URL and paste it into the triggering software. Now, in this case, we don't have to do it. All we have to do is just click on save and send test request. So when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently inserted or recently uploaded image or the media in Instagram. Okay, for example, the recently inserted or recently uploaded image is this one. So when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of this image. So the caption is Samsung phone. So what I'm going to do here is for your convenience, and let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, it is showing the caption as Samsung phone and this is the media URL. Okay, so let me just show you the media. So let me just copy this, copy the whole thing, copy this and let me just paste it here. You will understand what's happening here. Okay, so as you can see, this is the image. Okay, so basically when we click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently created post. So for your convenience, since we have already inserted this image into the Dropbox, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to upload one more image. So let me just upload one more image. Okay, so as you can see, I have uploaded a new image of Tony Stark. Okay, so obviously you know who is Tony Stark. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, since this is the newly inserted image, uploaded image, when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of this time Tony Stark. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. So as you can see, we do have the caption as Tony Stark. Okay, this is because the caption is Tony Stark and the image is Tony Stark. So let's just explore the image. So this is the image URL. So let me just copy this and let me just open this in a new tab. So this is the image. Okay, so as you can see, this is the image. So basically we want to insert this image in Dropbox, maybe to create a backup or just to store this image. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is let me just scroll down and let me just click on this plus button. So when we click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Dropbox, because we want to save this image in Dropbox, that is why. Now in the action event, how about we make it as upload a file. Now upload a file is an action event. At present we only have one action event. Now in case if you want more action events according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present I just want to upload a file in Dropbox. Okay, so let me just click on connect with Dropbox. In the new credentials, let me just click on connect with Dropbox. Okay, so it is showing the authorization successful. Just press OK. So as you can see, 3 blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to insert or upload an image in Dropbox from the data that we have received from Instagram via Pabbly Connect. So let me introduce you to this button. This button is called as the mapping button. When we click this, we will get all the data that we have received from Instagram. Now in the file URL, as I mentioned, this is the file URL that we want to insert. So let me just paste this. Okay, so we have entered the file URL. Now we want to give a name to this file. So I'm going to give the name that is already present. So the name is Tony Stark. So basically this was the caption. Now since this is a PNG file, let me just enter PNG. Okay, so this is the extension .png. Do not forget to enter the extension. Now coming to the most important part, the folder path. So the obvious question is, where should I store this image in Dropbox? So I should create a folder. So for this very specific purpose, I have created a new folder called as Awesome. So let me just show you the folder. Okay, show you all my folders. So these are all the folders I have. Now if you want to create a new folder, you can just create from here, but I'm happy with this. I'm just trying to store all my images in this folder called as Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just too lazy to type, so that is why I'm just going to copy this and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, of course you can just type Awesome, it's not a big deal, but I'm just too lazy. And let me just enter a slash. So basically our folder path is ready. So when I click on save and send test request, it will send this data to Dropbox. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent. So let's have a look. So let me just refresh this. Okay, so yeah, so let us see whether we have the image of Tony Stark. Oh yeah, so we do have the image of Tony Stark, yes, in Dropbox. So basically this is the whole gist. Whenever a new image or a new media is inserted in Instagram, it will be reflected as a file in Dropbox. Now before we end this, let me just go to Pabbly Connect and let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So here I'm going to minimize my action window and I'm going to minimize my trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Instagram to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Dropbox. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Instagram and Dropbox.